Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to give you a stock market update. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to look at the VIX. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what has happened so far, or where I think we may be going, and my plan moving forward. So just before we do, to reiterate, not a financial advisor, make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in the video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. So here we go, guys. We're going to look at, first of all, the S&P 500, and we just fell almost completely straight down, which is crazy as of late. We've seen a big decline ever since basically April. Okay, right around April, we started kind of slowly going down. We broke that red SMA line, and we've been slipping and sliding all the way down. I think, however, that we could be close to a bottom. We could go lower, yes, but I think that we are pretty close. I've been saying, I thought really 3,800 roughly would be the overall bottom, which means we could go a little bit lower. That's just my personal opinion. But I think this week was really rough as far as the PPI, CPI numbers coming out, and and even with the rate hikes last week came out, and then we had this back to back with the CPI and PPI data numbers, and having that come out was just, as you can see, a result was just a slippery slope all the way down. And hopefully we'll get close to a bottom, even if we go a little bit lower. Hopefully it's not too much, but I can tell you that we've lost a decent amount for the short term. For the longer term, if you look back from 2020, we're actually not really that far down yet, to be honest with you. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. The time frame is changed from January of 2020 all the way to basically to today. Okay, so let me draw this chart here: 2191.86 all the way to 48.18, and you see that you've only gone through one level of the fib level. Okay, which this is why it makes me feel that we could go lower and maybe drop to that 3,800 level, because that's the second level of the fib level here. And since we broke below that, we're not even in undervalued territory just yet. Okay, so it makes me think that if we do go lower, we could go down here, and hopefully, possibly, could be the bottom before we start making our way up. After that, your next leg down is 3,500, 3,195, 2,753, and then all the way back where you started of 2,191 from the pre-COVID or after the post-COVID crash, which I don't think we, obviously we probably won't get all the way back there, because that would give away every single gain that we've had over the past couple of years. Okay, so the good thing is we're getting closer to the bottom as far as being undervalued technically here for that longer term. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the S&P 500. I'm going to talk a little bit about Tesla. I'm going to talk about Amazon in this video as well. And then we'll take a look before the video's up on the VIX and the Fear and Greed Index, and kind of talk a little bit about what my plans are as well. All right, guys, taking a look at the S&P 500, 3858.87. We are currently undervalued again, okay, in the S&P. And for the 180-day 4-hour time frame, we are at the very bottom of the fib level. However, we were at the very bottom of the bottom a couple of days ago, and we just keep going lower and lower and lower. So I think tomorrow is a very important day for us in the markets to see how we react. Now that we're past, the news, we're past having, the numbers come out. Now what? Do people come and step back in and buy, or do we going to have everyone on the sideline just continuing to watch? Okay, and that's going to play a big key factor, I think, in what we do tomorrow, and kind of moving forward of if we go higher or lower. So tomorrow, I kind of feel like we're choppy tomorrow, because people are not going to really be fully sold in the market just yet. You're going to have some buying, some selling. People are just not going to really be all in just yet. Okay, so that's my opinion. I hope we have a green day. It'd be nice to see it just pop up and start moving. Not sure if that'll happen or not, so we'll have to just kind of wait and see. So one thing we're going to look at TQQQ, which tracks the NASDAQ here. So I've been slowly just kind of nibbling at this here, all right, on the way down, all the way basically, I guess, started about right here, and then I just buy a couple here, buy a couple here, buy a couple here, and I bought some more down here, and hopefully eventually when we start to recover, I can get back and probably sell right before $40. This is just kind of a swing play for me, swing trade for me, and so I want to get out before probably $40 in case we get rejected, unless we have a lot of buying and a big wave of bulls coming in and we confirm the bull run. Then I'll kind of hang on. So Tesla is next. We're going to take a look at ticker symbol TSLA, and currently it finished at 728. It got as low as 680 today. Okay, it crashed pretty hard today. We are slowly kind of making a somewhat of a recovery. We got actually as high as about close to 750, or did hit 750 at one point, all the way from 680 to 750. Just waiting on, again, wait on tomorrow and see kind of what happens. The stuff with Twitter has been kind of looming over Tesla, and there was something that came out on Twitter actually that said that the deal may not go through, and I'm not sure exactly how true that is or whatnot, or I'm not sure if that's gonna cause people to get back excited and start pushing the stock back higher or what. But I know the stuff with Twitter was a big thing for for the stock moving down in general, just other than the fact that the market's dumping down and Elon Musk selling a bunch of shares. Okay, so we're gonna have to just kind of keep an eye on that. I've been again kind of averaging down on this as well, and I'm hoping that we can find temporarily a bottom and make a little strong move to the upside, because that's one thing. Markets don't go up forever, but I can tell you also, markets always, they're not going to go down forever either. Okay, they're going to eventually stop and start to recover, even if it's temporary. Okay, you look at every stock or every index, even when it fell all the way down here below that red SMA line, guess what? It shot back up temporarily. We fell back down, we recovered, and now we're falling back down. So what's next? A bottom and some type of recovery. I'm just not sure exactly when that's going to happen or how high that's going to be. Okay, I want to talk about Amazon for a second. And Amazon, for those of you who know, are going to be doing a 20-to-1 stock split. I believe that's in June, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and I'm looking for whenever that does happen, I'm going to actually look to go and enter in long on Amazon. Okay, and what's crazy is, as low as these prices are, hopefully I'm sure it'll kind of probably start creeping its head back up, maybe closer to that $2,500 mark prior to the split. But if not, then man, it puts this per share extremely low. Okay, extremely low. But and even if it gets to, like, let's say it gets to $2,500 a share, you divide it by 20, it puts it at $125 a share. Okay, let's say it gets to 3,000. Okay, it's a big run up before then. Puts it at $150 a share. All right, so it's going to, if you currently own the stock, it's not going to change the value of the stock, but it's going to basically give you a lot more shares than what you currently own, and that's a pretty sweet gig for the long term. Okay, that it actually may not even be a bad idea to get a couple of shares now and just hold it. And then once those shares turn into more shares, hold it for the next couple of years and see where it can go. Okay, guys, so the VIX, it's VIXCentral.com, currently at 31.77. We're going to see that under 20, well under 20. Okay, we've been popping up to 33, 34, down to 28, back up to 35. Now we're down to 31. Right here, this number you want to see in the positives right now, which is why I was saying I'm not sure what can we expect tomorrow. I'm thinking some choppiness. We're right at 0. It's kind of like, I don't know if we're going to be bulls or bears tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to have a green day or a red day. Like I said, I think we're going to have a volatile day where we're going to be choppy. Okay, the fear and greed index, we're going to take a look at that, and we should still be in extreme fear, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at that once this loads. Yep. So we're all the way, guys, in extreme fear, which presents, in my opinion, good buying opportunities across the board on some solid stocks that you've been watching. And maybe not go all in just yet and start loading in, maybe start nibbling just a little bit, and then eventually, that way, if we have like a little false breakout tomorrow or Monday and it falls back down and eventually we find that bottom, you can go and at least you know for sure. Okay. But I would, what I'm doing now is starting to nibble on, like I said, on Tesla, TQQQ, maybe a couple of other ones I'm kind of eyeing as well, on top of the other plays that I already own. So just wanted to give you a quick update on that. I'm also going to be buying some more Shiba Inu soon this week once my funds clear. As you know, the crypto market has been destroyed as well. So now, in my opinion, is the time to come in and buy if you haven't. Again, not financial advice, that's just what I'm doing. Okay. When markets get beat up like this and people are freaking out, saying the world's ending, oh my gosh, we're scared. If I learned anything from 2020, that's the time you come in and buy. Okay, that's whenever eventually all the institutional investors will come back in and start piling into the market. And all of a sudden, what happens? The stock market starts recovering and we go on a big bull run. So I don't want to miss out on it this go round. So anyway, guys, let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.